What's up, folks? What is going on? This is only um, a quick episode of what the reheated French fries is intended to do and be. And I'm gonna wait for some people to get here and get everybody logged in, and we're gonna have a better discussion about information that we can verify and test. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that got access to the internet, but they don't know how to use the tools that's on it. You know what I'm saying? And and I don't want to be rude with nobody. I think we need better critical thinking skills at all times. At all times. You know what I'm saying? So uh that's what I kind of just want to jump in here real quick and discuss. So there's a video that I found that I want to play so we can all get up to speed on what is HAARP and what do we know. Well, I'm going to drop to the background, pull this video up, and just let it play. And we're gonna go from there. See you in a few minutes. Hey, fair use.
Deep in the forest of Gakona, Alaska, lays what has to be one of the world's largest antenna arrays. HAARP, otherwise known as the High Frequency Auroral Research Program, has been shrouded in mystery and conspiracy theories since construction work started in the mid-90s. Given the nature of the facility, there has been many claims by conspiracy theory groups claiming that HAARP was designed to control the weather, weaponized to cause disruption and destruction to unaware targets. HAARP has also been blamed for causing the 7-magnitude Haitian earthquake of 2010, which was reported to have killed more than 220,000 people. However, for the record, the Haitian quake was caused by slippage of a previously unmapped fault along the border of the Caribbean and the North American tectonic plates. Other natural disasters such as the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan, the Moore, Oklahoma tornado of 2013, and a landslide in 2006 in the Philippines have all been reported as a result of HAARP use. One of the most ludicrous conspiracy theories is that HAARP was designed to control people's minds, along with altering the very fabric of reality. So what sparked all these conspiracy theories regarding HAARP? Maybe it was the experiment scientists were performing back in March 2004. Using a 1 megawatt generator, scientists sent radio pulses every 7.5 seconds towards the ionosphere from the HAARP mega array of antennas, which covered acres of land. These radio waves travelled 30 miles up, hitting the ionosphere, which resulted in a modest neon light show visible from the ground. Natural aurora happens when electrons from a cloud of hot gas, known as plasma, rains down from space and excites the molecules in the ionosphere. However, HAARP was able to create a similar experience by sending powerful radio waves from the ground. Maybe this is why conspiracy theories have their concerns and have created these bizarre and ludicrous theories. However, as documented in the Feb 2005 edition of the journal Nature, this experiment was to improve understanding of the aurora and help explain how the ionosphere adversely affects radio communications. After this experiment took place, the scientists were left with a tantalizing possibility that such radio-fueled emissions could one day form the basis of a technology which can be used for urban lighting and even celestial advertising. So the questions are, what is HAARP? Why was it made? How does it work? And who owns HAARP? Now, originally HAARP was owned by the US Air Force, but since 2015, it was handed over to the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Now, technically, HAARP is the world's most capable, high-power, high-frequency transmitter for study of the ionosphere. The principal instrument is the Ionospheric Research Instrument, the IRI. This consists of 180 HF cross dipole antennas spread across 33 acres. The IRI is capable of radiating a massive 3.6 megawatts into the upper atmosphere and ionosphere. The transmit-capable frequencies are selectable in the range of 2.7 MHz up to 10 MHz. Since the antennas form a sophisticated phased array, the transmitted beam can take many shapes over a wide angle range. This also results in multiple beams being formed. As well as HAARP using active antennas and transmitters, is also capable of passive reception, which is used to only monitor or listen. This must be the best receiving station on the planet. HAARP radio waves heat electrons in the ionosphere, anywhere from 60 to 80 kilometers altitude, but this can also extend as far as 500 kilometers altitude. Now, this creates small perturbations that are similar to the kinds of interactions that happen in nature. With HAARP, scientists can control when and where these perturbations occur, so they can measure their effects. Now, with all that said, what do you think about HAARP? Have you ever heard it on air transmitting? Well, if you haven't, here's a clip of what it sounds like.
Someone tell me the difference in wattage capability compared to the wattage of a hurricane, because they're saying that this thing transmits at 3 point. I got to go back and look at it again, but it transmits in megawatts.
Now, here's one final thought, which I only discovered while doing my research for HAARP. A user on the internet has created a map which apparently shows more HAARP stations around the world, located in many countries. Now, here's one, which is apparently in the UK. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever heard HAARP while they were transmitting. Now, I believe they performed some experiments only a couple of months ago. Until the next video, stay safe. Thanks for watching.
All right, man. So somebody find me the wattage capability, just play along with it. All right. And then I'm gonna put in something else. We're gonna go to, let's just go standard chat GPT. Let's just see what's in the standard database, so we can really get down into, like, what is HAARP all about? Let's ask ChatGPT. What is HAARP? Okay, stands for the high frequency, blah, blah, blah. We know all of this already. Okay. HAARP stands for High Frequency Active Aural Research Program, scientific endeavor that aimed at studying the ionosphere, which is a region of Earth's upper atmosphere that plays a crucial role in radio wave propagation. The project was initially funded by the U.S. Air Force, Navy, the Defense Advanced, or DARPA, and the University of Alaska. Key details: location is in Gacona, Alaska. Technology uses high power radio frequency transmitter signals. Scientific goals: understanding the ionosphere better, particularly how it affects communication systems like GPS, radio transmissions, and satellite communication. Improving techniques for long distance communication by manipulating or predicting ionospheric conditions. So it's a research center that intends to improve radio communication. Some of us have worked in this stuff, so bear with me. Let's see, controversies and conspiracy theories, the good stuff. Although HAARP's purpose is scientific, it has been the subject of many conspiracy theories, with some people believing it is used for nefarious purposes like controlling the weather, triggering earthquakes, or even mind control. However, there is no credible scientific evidence to support these claims. In 2014, the U.S. military transferred control of HAARP to the University of Alaska Fairbanks, and it continues to be used for research today. Okay. Man, like I hadn't seen where's the credible information that you guys are on to really back up your claims of HAARP being used to control the weather and of all things create hurricanes. That's kind of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we get wrapped up in being articulate and analytical about things that we don't even know how to explain. No placement, no access. Like, how close are you to the information to confirm what you're saying and what you agree with? I don't see it. Like, that's just on a quick search. Yeah, you can go find a couple videos and however you want to go about it. But by and large, the majority of the information is out there about HAARP is tied to conspiracy theories. Is based on scarcity. It's based on a lack of information. It's based on shit that y'all already heard somebody else say. In most cases, I don't see it. And not only that, it's multiple HAARP stations all over the world. There has to be. Do you understand what makes something credible? It's peer reviewed. Is multi-source confirmation. Like, we got the actual observation of the act, and typically you wouldn't have this much open source information available on something that's widely known. And if it could cause a problem, they wouldn't need HAARP to do it. You know how many other private entities that's out there that can just put their money behind something like a hit? Like, I would say that recent gas explosion in Houston was probably closer to some sort of conspiracy theory. You know what I'm saying? The bridge collapse in back in what, April, from that container ship, that's more plausible. This, nah, bro. Nah, y'all got to get out of here with this, man. You got to come up with something else. Matter of fact, you give me all your conspiracy theories, and I'll just start busting them down just like this right here. You know what I'm saying? It don't take but a couple of videos, because the stuff that y'all got don't really make sense. So if you disagree, get in the comment, get off the comments and get on camera. That's what I want you to do. Get off the comments and get on camera. It's that easy, because the stuff that y'all coming up with, man, we can do better than this. You can't even help your kids with their homework because you focused on stuff like this. You know how many things that are simple that you can't explain on a regular everyday basis, but you've never set foot on this installation, on any of the installations, and it studies radio wave propagation. It's a place done for experiments. That's it. Experiments on the ionosphere. Okay. So some of y'all thinking that the same HAARP location that's in Alaska is responsible for significant hurricane and earthquake events in other parts of the world that's so far away from it. I haven't seen an argument put together that makes sense, you know. So, man, look, throw me all your conspiracy theories, get out of my comments and get on camera. Say what up to you, boy. It's been the Reheated French Fries on the Accountable Masculinity channel, and I'm your boy Victor Vincent. I'm out.